Hey guys, Poe here. I just want to do a quick, might not be a quick video actually, talking about just stage discussion for Kirby Fighters 2 in 2022. So I'm gonna start off with stages I think are really shitty. As some of you may or may not know, for the Poe tournaments, Springy Handland and Jump Bastion weren't legal, and I guess I'm gonna articulate more why in the video. So essentially, this stage, I mean, you could say it's unique because it gives wall combos that no other character has, but I also think it's really bad because, you can't, your openings are way more, the stage just really limits neutral. I feel like neutral doesn't exist how it should exist, so your opening, right? You have to, land in this way that's, because the platforms, they aren't small platforms, the platforms themselves are big, they extend out pretty far into the center stage, so it's hard to, you either have to drop down here or drop down here, which isn't awful, but once again you don't have the option to drop down, run off the side on the other side, which you do on pretty much every other platform stage. And then once you get stuck in the corner, there's not much you can wrestler combos, Meta Knight combos, even deity pretty much every character gets a ridiculous punish game that they fundamentally just would not get on it, because literally no other, at least legal stage, has a wall on the platform like this. No other stage has this, so it's the punishes are fundamentally different. And then, so let's say, yeah, the openings are limited because you either have to go like this, in a way that's it puts you I don't know, it's either this, or you start off if you drop down in the corner, then it takes time to get here. Because the platforms are big, so it's not and dropping down to platforms of this game is laggy. You hear my controller? Look how long that takes. I'll put my controller next to my mic. See, look how long that takes. So essentially you have to do a laggy landing off the platform. That's just how this game is. You have to do a laggy getting off the platform, or you have to fucking go over here, which can be challenged. Let's say you're fighting a bit or whatever, right? So let's say Meta Knight he does something that puts character in disadvantage on the platform. This is really dumb now. So what do you do about Meta Knight doing this, right? You don't want to drop off the platform. You there's no reasonable way to get off the platform, because you're doing this, you're doing that. Like I said, getting off the platforms is laggy. Once again, hear my fucking controller. I'm using. Look how long that takes. So you don't really have a lagless way to get down. So you're just gonna do this, and there's not much you can do. And then let's say you do drop down fastball shield, then you know what he does? He just jab pressures your shield, jab pressures your shield. Oh, didn't mean to dash that. So do this, and there's not much you can do. And heck, even if you want to go really further to the back, guess what? I'll land. That'll happen. So it's you're just so limited in neutral. I feel like this stage literally just kind of takes neutral out of the game, because yeah. So once you're on the top platform, what the fuck are you supposed to do about this? It's so stupid. And Meta Knight's not the only example. Maglar's dash attack covers the whole fucking stage. Wrestler, you can't even drop down. This is actually pretty alright. Not versus Wrestler, obviously, because he'll grab it. And even then, versus a lot of potent characters, they can mash on your shield. It's just really limiting in neutral, and it's really limiting in neutral. And it creates really I think Meta Knight has not Meta Knight, fucking yeah, Meta Knight does have it in. He has the spook thing, and you can't really even DI this up. So he has that. Fucking Wrestler has an infinite on DD or some shit. It's if fucking Yo-Yo is platform camping down here, what the fuck? Because he'll hold. Oh fuck, I'm not Yo-Yo right. He'll hold walk the dog, or he'll spam jab, and you can't go above him because he has it up. So characters can literally just sit under here and fucking. For example, when Toby used to be bad, Mira used to beat him by just spamming rapid jab under the platform, which is actually punishable. But one thing that would be even more degenerate, that I don't know if anyone's done, is just Maglar spike camping under your lane. And then if he somehow feels threatened in any sort of way, he'll either teleport away, or then he could even dash attack. You know, you have to be above and his dash attack can go up. So if he feels threatened in any sort of way, he's either teleporting, or he might even dash attack you for going up, because you literally have like no choice to attack with the spike thing. I'll show you how stupid this is. I'll show you right now. It'll be versus CPU, but you'll get the idea. I'm gonna go Magolor right the fuck now. Let's even set it to Wrestler. Do this right the fuck now. This stage is fucking garbage. This stage is so fucking bad, dude. This stage is so fucking bad. Holy shit, the stage is bad, dude. I don't even need Gem Apple. Oh, well, alright, I would just order to that. Okay. You know what? His lead doesn't matter. I'm still fucking... No, what the fuck? Alright, well... I forgot you, like, okay. That's me being not a Magolor player. Alright, so I'm gonna, like, drop down, like, shoot a Shadow Ball, and then start doing my spikes, I guess. But once I get it going, like, what the fuck does he do, right? Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright. I tried to do that to, like, not ultra slow. Okay, whatever. Alright, now I got it up. What's he, like, actually, well, I guess the CPU isn't gonna jump above. I don't feel like, I'm gonna do this till I get the lead back. Oh, those were missing clicks. Oh, but yeah, he can trade, but... You know, if I ever feel threatened... Oh, I try to do, like, some spear slides and stuff. If I ever feel threatened... Do it again on the other side. You try to go up. Oh. This is even better than what Mirror did with fucking Tongue, because, like, it actually doesn't have a frame blind spot. You can't, like, I meant to dash back. I don't play Magolor. But you guys see the idea. It's like, obviously the CPU could, like, go above, but if the CPU goes above, then I have hella time to react and, you know, just dash attack out or teleport out. You never did it because, you know, it's the CPU. But you get the idea. It's like, it's fucking stupid. And then, so, I don't know, I think I made my point. Like, so neutral just kind of doesn't exist, because it has, like, really fundamental differences from other stages. And we're going to talk about another stupid stage. We're going to talk about fucking, what's a good example? Whatever. We're gonna... This stage is, like, it's legal in Puyo Cord just because, this stage is legal in Puyo Cord just because it's a neutral in the main Discord, so I don't feel like I don't feel like I should make that radical of a call to, you know, straight up ban something that's a neutral somewhere else, but I still think the stage is garbage. Alright, so essentially it's like, once you get knocked off to the top, like I said, because getting off the top is, like, laggy. Getting off the top is laggy, so you either have to, like, land, and once again, none of it can do this, you know, thing that I showed you earlier. But, you know, water can, like, cover this, like this, like this. So you're only, like, not laggy way to, like, get off stages like this, but then you know what, you're putting yourself in the fucking corner. So I can, you know, still need a better camera angle, so I'll, like, do this, like, if I think you're gonna go up, it's like I can, like, cover you really well, or I can, like, jump, do this, or... So that once you're up here, there's no, like, real safe way to, like, get down. And then, like, let's say, I think this stage would be more acceptable if it had a timer, but, like, literally, like, some camping is, like, super degenerate, right? Let's say, I have the lead versus, like, Ninja doesn't really have, like, an up air type. So what stops me, this is, like, versus, like, a wrestler, what stops me from doing this until, what stops me from doing this? Because there's no time. Fucking nothing, right? I could be behind and do this just because I want to annoy the... Oh, oops. I could be behind and do this just because I want to, like, annoy the fuck out of you. Like, what the fuck are you gonna... Oops, I didn't mean to go off. Like, oops. I don't... Like, what the fuck are you, like... Like, what do you... Like, as wrestler, if you try to get up and challenge this in any sort of way, you're gonna have to, like... Oh, I'll just go horizontally in the direction that you're away from you. And then, oh, well... And like the wrestler has no reason to go. Like if he doesn't want to get hit by it, it's like, you know, he's not gonna go up. So he's just gonna like let me just fucking do this stupid shit. Because there's no timer. There's no incentive other than someone getting bored or annoyed. There's no incentive to like. There's no incentive to challenge the top, and there's no incentive to come down from the top. Because like both are like unsafe. Obviously, like it's matchup dependent. Like for example, Gooey can like do angled lasers to challenge that shit. They're like Water himself like can challenge it, but like it like rewards like already top tier characters. It's like pretty dumb. It's like, yeah. So this is like so if you want to get off like not like I said, listen to my controller. Look how long that takes. So that's laggy, and this puts you in the fucking corner. So no matter what, you're putting yourself in like a compromised position, like no matter what. So it's just really, I don't know. It's just really a pain in the ass to get back to neutral on this stage. I don't know. I think the stage is really fucking bad. And then I'm gonna talk about another stage I think is fucking terrible, which you may not even know about. Once again, the only reason it was legal in Poyo Court is because it's a neutral in the main Discord, and so many people are so used to it. So I didn't want to, you know, change it. But let's go over the next stage. So Destiny, I think the stage is really fucking dumb. Actually, hold on. I don't need a. I'll try to use different characters. You guys already know about like Gooey laser stalling, so it's like whatever. I don't need to show that. But I'll get like a different character to like show you guys like an example. So essentially, this stage's ceiling is really fucking high. Really fucking high. And look at this. Like, most Kirby's literally can't even reach it. Like, he can't even get up there. Like, so essentially this stage, like, lets, like, certain characters, which Gooey, Meta Knight, and Gooey, Meta Knight, Magamore, characters who are already, like, broken as fuck, it gives them a spot that only they can, like, use. I guess maybe Beetle can get up there. Like, so yeah, and like, so yeah, so it gives like broken characters like another fucking resource. And you might be like, oh, so like, and you're like, oh, well, they don't really. It's not that, because like obviously Gooey can like laser for. Gooey's laser stalls him way more than this, by the way. But like, let's see what happens. And then, you know, Meta Knight, you'd be like, oh, it's not really a big deal. Gooey has to land eventually. Meta Knight has only 3 shots. Oh, fucking, look at this fucking stupid shit, right? So, let's say for whatever reason I get knocked in the air and I'm fighting a character that does have, like, if they read me, they have a fast enough burst to actually, like, punish me. So let's say, like, if they read the teleport. So let's say, like, Artist Dash Attack. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go to the top, and I'm gonna throw out a Gem Apple. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stall. You know why? Once my Gem Apple gets big, I'm gonna land into it and explode, and you can't challenge that unless you know, fucking power shield it. And yeah, so let me show you that as that again. So I'm gonna fly to the top, wait for my Gem Apple to get fucking big, and then I can fastball into it, and then just land into it for my free fucking landing, and then unless you power shield it, but there are like a million different fucking there are a million different fucking timings I can detonate it at that you can't react to, because, you know, the detonation's like frame 1. So it's like there's no real reason to like challenge that. So it's just like, so even Maglo gets a free fucking landing on here. So it just but it's open. It gives buffs to like already fucking broken characters for like not really a good reason. And like, let's say Gooey does like eventually land. Like, let's say he just does the fucking like 15-second every time. But you want to see a Gooey like I play Gooey? You want to see a fucking Gooey just fucking do this for like fucking 10 seconds every time he feels fucking cornered? I'll show you this right now. Let's see. Every time a Gooey feels pressured, you want to see a fucking... You want to see a Gooey just fucking do this? Fucking, like... How many... Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4... You want to see me do this for, like, fucking 10 seconds every time I feel fucking cornered? No! It's fucking stupid. And characters, like, actually can't do anything about it. Anytime I... It's just fucking dumb! And then, let's see the other stage that's stupid. Let's go over Jam Bash. Yeah, so the other stage that's stupid is Jam Bash. Jam Bashing is also one of the other stages that's not legal in Toyo Court because... Yeah. So, out of the main stages, like, Butter and Destined are legal, even though I think they're stupid as fuck. And Jambastion and Springing are banned because they're just really, really polarizing. Look at this shit. So, Meta Knight, let me show you guys something. So, Meta Knight has, like, the fastest air, like, he has the fastest travel speed out of anything in the game, except, I guess, except teleport. Like, he has infinite shuttle moves. So, he's faster than the ground speed. So, it's like, look at this shit, guys, right? So, Meta Knight, if you ever want to challenge, if you jump at me in any way, well, I'm going here. If you jump at me in any way, oh, I'm going here. And this just kind of, and there's pretty much nothing you can do about it other than waiting for the Meta Knight to get fucking bored, or if you're like a specific character, like Meta Knight Ditto or Gooey, maybe Cutter with some hyper cutters, but for the most part, it's like, yeah, dude, you kind of just gotta wait till the Meta Knight gets fucking bored. Once again, I don't think this stage should be legal with or without a timer, because with a timer, it makes it very, very, very fucking easy to play for the timeout. And without a timer, so with a timer, it makes it really fucking easy to play for the timeout. And without a timer, it's like, well, you just wait till the Meta Knight just fucking gets bored. There's not much you can really do. It's fucking stupid. Like, even if you're here, and I'm here, like, I don't know, like, no matter what, like, and then let's say you're going to the platform, well, I can even mix it up, I can, like, hold on, that was, like, kind of cool looking ledge cancel, but I can, like, mix it up and go really far low, and then, jump, woo, what are you doing about this? Gooey can do it, too, and then, Gooey's, like, the second hardest abuser, and then, oh, well, you were wrong. You challenged it? Oh, you got stoned. It's fucking stupid, dude. And then, so you're saying, should the only legal stages be just fucking greens, oh, he's probably playing C. I don't know. Greens, butter, and fucking, what's it called? Greens, butter, and fucking, no, not greens, greens, bubbly, and factory and training. And I do think one other stage could be playable, and this is a could. I think at the very least it can be experimented with. And the reason for that, and and that stage would be Waddle Dee train tracks. I actually think the stage actually has some potential usage, and the main argument I've heard for the stage not being legal is that it's not symmetric, and it gives, like, whoever starts here, like, an advantage, because that creates, like, advantages, because, like, if you start here, you get center stage really early, or, like, if you're the camp, or, if you start here, then you just get the camp. The thing is like, so, this looks really degenerate, but it's like, someone can, like, they can actually kind of, like, see it, the ceiling isn't really that high, so, like, they can kind of, like, jump up. They can jump up and try to challenge you with, like, an air puff or something like that. And then, you know what, you can't just drift away horizontally. Like, on fucking Butter, you can just drift away, like, horizontally from them forever, and, like, do, like, a fastball land and, like, the fucking air dodge or some shit. You don't have the space to just do this fucking forever. Like, if you want to go away, it's like, ooh, well, you're back on the normal stage. So, like, I understand, like, the argument for it, and I'm gonna straight up tell you guys, I don't think that this game has a good stage selection. That's why I think we have to look at this, you know, questionable stage. But like, honestly, it's like if you're just like if you shield camp, you know, it can get challenged pretty easy with the air puff. I didn't choose, but like I didn't choose 2 Kirby's. But let's say I go Meta Knight, right, and I want to do the thing, and I want to do let's say oops, right, I'll hit myself. Let's say I want to like do some camping, right? So I can't just go from high platform to high platform rinsing AP. Because if I go here, so holding the center stage is really good against air camping here, because if I go to a low platform, well, that's reasonably pressure. That's reasonably punished or pressure. And then if I go back, then you don't really have to like you don't have to preemptively overextend to like try to challenge like another high platform that would be here. So you can be like, right, you can just be holding center, and it's like, oh, if they go back to the top platform, I'm gonna like, if they go back to, you know, the top platform, if they go back to the, like, if they go back to the top platform, I can like do something like this, and it's like, and he doesn't really have like the degenerate, just like reactionary run away if you do this on reaction. So, like, I do think it definitely isn't a neutral, but I think it's a, once again, like you can get a reasonable opening. It's like there are some advantages to either opening, but it's like, once again, you can get off the stage like a normal stage. You can like land fastball, and then you're here. You got plenty of stage to play some neutral with, and it's like, I think it's better than fucking, you know, butter, because people can't just, you know, jack off on like a top platform for like fucking forever. This gets pressure. This will like, he can't just like do this and like run away. If he like wants to run away, it's like, oh well. If he wants to run away, it's like, well, he's gonna put himself in the corner, or he's gonna put himself where there's a low platform. So it's like, you can't just like camp forever. And then getting off the platforms isn't like a pain in the ass either. And if you really want to use the argument that like symmetry means that big of a deal, okay, so I'm gonna bring up my Brawl history, right? So in Brawl, oops, there we go. In Brawl, Castle Siege was legal, and actually is still legal to this day at SmashCon. Look at this. This is clearly like unsymmetrical, and there's a slant on the stage too. See, there's like a slant. Like, it's clearly not. I don't think the stage should be legal overall, but you get the idea. Like, it's legal, and it was legal for a long time, and it's like it's not symmetrical. And Frigate as well. Once again, it's actually, I think Otori gets punished for, yeah, because starting on the top actually isn't really good. Because I think you have to like land while someone starts. I'm pretty sure Otori gets, yeah, he gets grabbed. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so starting on the top is like pretty bad. But it's like, so. But like those were both legal stages for most of Brawl's lifespan, and a Frigate isn't really legal that much anymore. But Castle Siege, you know, is still legal at fucking SmashCon. And then look at Melee. If you think, oh, you're using an old game, look at fucking Melee, older game but a more alive game. It has Pokemon Stadium transformations, which are like clearly unsymmetrical, and just the idea of a legal stage having, you know, transformations, it's way more radical than this fucking stage. And you know, it's I think it's counterpick nowadays. I don't think you can start on it anymore. It used to be start. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the stage should be a counterpick, but I mean a neutral. But I think it definitely is a very reasonable counterpick. Like, and honest to God, what I want to do, if people would be down after, because I know people like don't want to enable me playing until I go back to therapy. What I want to do, it won't count as part of a Pokecord PR season. But what I want to do, honestly, I want to have a Pokecord tournament where it won't count for PR. It'll just be like an experimental tournament. I'll still put in a pop bonus to incentivize people to try at it. I'll have the 3 neutrals will be if I do this tournament, the 3 neutrals will be bubbly greens and training, and then factory and Waddle Dee train tracks will be the counterpicks. And of course, like if you ban one flat, you can. It's one ban, but if you ban one flat, you can ban both flats. So Destin will be gone, and then Jambastion and Springy are already gone. So, and then Butter will be gone too. So basically no more Destined, and Waddle Dee train tracks replaces Buttermilk. So I'd like to know you guys' thoughts. I know this is a long video. The freaking over 20 minutes. But yeah, that's like, yeah, I don't feel like the camping will be that polarizing here. I mean, obviously there's gonna be camping, and that's why. There'll be camping. There's like some symmetrical differences, some uneven neutral start differences, and that's why I think the stage is definitely not a neutral. But considering what counter picks are, I think, like, look at this. This isn't as high as freaking Kirby can get to the top here, right? I lied. But no, he can. He can get to the top here. Yeah, because he has a platform. Like, he gets to the top here, like, literally on fucking Destin. Like, some characters literally cannot touch the top. So, yeah, I don't know. So, I'm thinking, yeah, so TLDR, I want to know what you guys think of this potential stage list. What was I going to say? Neutrals, bubbly training, greens, counter picks, Waddle Dee train tracks, and factory. But if you ban a flat, one ban, but if you ban a flat, you ban both. So I'm curious to know what you guys think of that stage list. And yeah, this video has been 26 minutes, so bye guys!